Dear students, let's discuss about functions. As we have studied that functions are basically relation in variables. When we talk about any variables, they are related by some mathematical expression. These expressions we term as functions. Like for example, say we are having two variables x and y, and we relate the two by a mathematical relation y is equals to x plus 7. So you can say here if we substitute the value of x, we are going to get a value of y. So by this mathematical expression, we can relate y and x, or we can say how the values of y depends on the values of x. So this relation we can call a function which is relating x and y. There can be several functions like y can be written as x square plus 3x plus 5. This is a quadratic expression. Now, when we talk about this relation, y is equals to x square plus 3x plus 5, there is also a function. Again, if we put the values of x in this expression, we can get the values of y. So, values of y, we can say that it depends on the values of x. So, here, if x we call as a free variable, or we can also call it independent variable. Free variable or an independent variable is the one which can take up any value. And based on these values and dependency on these functions are going to decide what will be the value of y. So here the values of y depends on the values of x and this mathematical expression. This we call a dependent variable. Thus, an expression which relates free variable and dependent variable we call a function, and these functions can be written as, how we denote it is by y is equals to f of x. This is just a notation for functions. This is the expression which we term as y is equals to f of x, or y is a function of x. This is the way to express the dependent variable in terms of an independent variables. Whenever you find such type of a term written somewhere, it means that the value of y depends on different values of x. This is just the way by which we express a function on paper. Dear students, now let's discuss different types of functions. As we have studied that a function can be written as y is equals to f of x. Here y is a variable which depends on the values of x which is being substituted in the relation. Now, in physics, generally 4 types of functions are frequently used. These are: number 1 is algebraic functions, number 2 is trigonometric functions, number 3 is logarithmic functions, and number 4 is exponential functions. These are the 4 functions which are frequently used in physics. Algebraic functions are generally the normal polynomial functions like y is equals to x cube plus 3x square plus 5. In general polynomials or algebraic functions, we consider those functions or expressions where the powers of free variable or independent variables are constants. Like here x to power 3, here it is x to power 2. Or like we consider y is equals to, it is 3x square plus 5 to power 3 by 2. This is an algebraic function because powers contain only the constant numbers. We can have several various functions, y is equals to x plus 5, y is equals to 5x to power 7 plus 3x to power 8 plus 7. All these are under the studied under the category of algebraic functions. Trigonometric functions are based on 6 trigonometric ratios like y is equals to sin x, y is equals to tan x, etc. We can keep all trigonometric ratios under the category of trigonometric functions. Logarithmic functions probably till now you have not encountered, but we are going to study about the properties of logarithmic functions as well as their differentiations also, and these are represented by y is equals to log of x, and every log function has a base. Say here we keep base b, we'll discuss it later. Exponential functions, these are the functions where power contains the terms of variables like y is equals to 5 to power x. This is one of the simplest exponential functions because the function, the constant to power is a variable. This variable is going to decide the value of y, which is there in powers. So such functions we consider as exponential functions. We can also talk about the mixed functions where we can combine these functions. Like if we just talk about mixed examples, you can simply say mixed functions are like y is equals to 10x plus x to power 5. It is a mixed function which contains trigonometric function as well as an algebraic functions. Like we can consider it y equals to sin x to power cos x. Here also you can say there are trigonometric functions and powers of the function also contain the variable term x. So there is a mixed function of trigonometric as well as exponential function. So these are the various kind of functions which we are going to use extensively in physics.